Okay, so I had another beautiful, magnificent, fantabulous day today. Um, the new cell phone that I got, turns out there was a problem with it. I activated it. Well, I didn't mean to activate it, but I was playing with it, and I wanted to play on it and go to check MySpace and stuff like that, and I activated it. And so I wanted to put my old number on the phone. When I called the company, AT&T, to say, hey, I want to put my old phone number on this phone, it caused a little problem. And I was frustrated with the lady there. But I said, okay. She told me I need to go to the actual store and get that taken care of or whatever. And so I ended up having to go to the store. And I needed to go to the store anyway to get my discount, for working where I work, to get my discount there. So I asked my boss, can I take a long lunch and go over there and take care of this? So I went over there and took care of it. And with my discount, I'm paying exactly the same amount of money that I was paying before, with all these extra features like internet and everything like that, so I don't have to pay per every time I go to the internet. So yay, fabulous. So they transferred my old phone number to my new cell phone, and he said I needed to call when I get back to work. I need to call AT&T and say cancel the new phone number. So I called them, and the guy was like, well, they created a second account or something like that, so there would be like an early termination fee. And I just held my tongue because I'm not trying to be mean, because I can be. Don't make the red hair come out. And I said nothing. Dead air on the phone. And he said, hold on for about 2 minutes. And he got back on the phone and he said, yeah, I'm just crediting that. So, little problem, taken care of, no big deal. Yay, everything is fabulous. So anyway, I was going to go to Tai Sho's, the Japanese steakhouse, with my son and some friends from MySpace and their family, and he's celebrating some wonderful thing that's happening to him, which is great. I'm very happy for him. But I've never had sushi. I mean, I've had Japanese steakhouse, but just fried rice, which that would probably be what I would have done tonight, because I'm a big wimp when it comes to food. I do want to try sushi sometime, but I don't know. It's no rush. Nothing with eel in it. I'm not ready for that yet. But I didn't want to take my son necessarily because I didn't know if they would have food that he would eat. So I called them up while I was at work, and I was like, do you have he was so nice. I was like, do you have food for people that don't like weird food, cheeseburgers or some chicken nuggets? And he was like, no, we've got some other kind of chicken with Japanese chicken or whatever with some seasoning all over it. And I was like, is it breaded and does it look like chicken nuggets? And he's like, no. And he was so nice. And I was like, okay, thank you. And then so I called my friend and said, I can't come because I don't think my son would eat anything there, and I would really feel terrible if for 2 hours or something like that I was trying to please my son. So anyway, so I decided I'm going to go on a date, and it was the most wonderful date. I went first. My date, who is my beautiful little 5-year-old, I said, I'm going to buy him some new shoes, because his shoes he always complains about them. And so I went and got him his favorite kind of shoes. And so he was like, can we go to McDonald's? And I'm like, not again. So he said, look, over there, Target, there's no McDonald's in Target. And I'm like, yeah, but they've got pizza. Do you want pizza? And he's like, yeah. So we went to Target, and we sat down, and they had one pre-made pepperoni pizza, which my son doesn't like pepperoni. He just eats cheese pizza. So I got the pepperoni for me, a little personalized pan pizza. And then I said, could you make a cheese pizza? And he was like, yeah. And then I sat down and had the pepperoni pizza there, and I started just like picking off the pepperonis just in case he wanted some cheese pizza before the cheese pizza came out. Because, well, and I looked over, and I never noticed before that I must be like brain dead or something when I go to Target, but I never noticed they had a Starbucks before, and I love some coffee. So I looked over there and thought, gosh, I want Starbucks instead. I don't really want pizza. But anyway, because like I had that gastric bypass surgery, and you know, really on a personal pan pizza, I can just eat a fourth of it. So really, like the 3/4 of it goes to waste. But I said, oh, I'm gonna get a coffee anyway, and while we're waiting for the cheese pizza. So I went over there, and a lady had ordered like 10 different kind of coffees, so it was gonna be like a long time. Well, we went back over, and I sat down at the table, and my son's just sitting there with me talking and stuff and drinking his drink. And the guy at the cash register at the pizza place, he was so nice too, but he says, I have terrible news for you. And I was like, what? He said, we don't have any dough and we don't have any cheese. We ran out. It's all like back in the freezer or something like that. I don't even know. And I'm like, that's okay. He's like, you can pick something else that you like over here, or I can give you your money back. And I'm like, I don't, you can just give me my money back because I don't really want anything else. And my son said to the guy, that's okay. I can take the pepperoni off. Don't worry about it. It's okay. My son is so awesome. Anyway, so I just ate like a fourth of the pizza anyway. I had already eaten it. And so my son just took all the pepperonis, the rest of them off, and just started eating it. And that was great. And then the guy came over to me, and he gave me a coupon for a free coffee. So I went over to the coffee thing after she was done making all these like 10 cups of stuff. And I said, hey, I got this little coupon thing. Can I get some coffee? A latte. And she was like, yeah. So I got free coffee. Wonderful little miracle. And my son, while we were standing over there and the lady was making my coffee, he walks over to her, you know, because it's like a bar, it's on the other side. If you know coffee places, you pay on one side and you stand on the other and wait for your stuff. He walked over to that side and he said to the lady, my mom is lucky today. My mom is so lucky today. Anyway, I love him. What I wanted to talk about was I want to go back to lesson 4. I just wanted to say, yay! I had a wonderful night. It was so wonderful. And my son, guess what? He's sleeping in his own bed again, in his own room. So woohoo! Yay! He thinks I'm sleeping with him right now. He's very confused about that. Whenever he wakes up and sees that I'm in another room, but we'll see how it goes. I want to go back to lesson 4 of the Master Key System because there's something. I had got an email from a friend, an old friend, and I berated him, he says.